Okay, I started recording and we will get started now. Thank you for coming, everybody. Today we're going to talk a little bit about what a Google Business account is and how to set one up. It's very easy and it is super important for your business in today's world. We all know that Google is not only, the top search engine that is utilized, but also is actually considered a verb now, if you think about it, when we need any kind of information, we're going to Google it, right? We're going to turn it into an action. So we want your business to be top front and center when people go to get Google to find a local realtor. So just a reminder to keep your microphones muted while we go. It just helps things run smoother. I am recording and this will be posted on YouTube. So if you don't want your camera on, you're more than welcome to turn it off. You can utilize the chat function to leave questions or remarks, and I will send out the recording when we're done. And like I said, it will be up on YouTube, so you can access it at any time. Okay, so jumping in, what exactly is a Google Business account? It is a free business listing from Google, and it allows you to provide details and photos of your business, including your location, services you offer, and creating this free profile is a great way to increase your visibility across all Google services. So information from your Google Business profile may appear in Google searches, Google Maps, and Google Shopping if you are offering any sort of products. It helps ensure that people find your business when they're looking for products and services like you are offering in their local area. Your Google profile listing shows searchers where and how to visit you and your business. And it also helps improve your local SEO, which means search engine optimization. In particular, a listing for a local business is more likely to appear when people search for a nearby business using Google Maps. So if they're in Google Maps and search realtor in Sacramento, if you have a Google business page with an address located in Sacramento, you are going to show. So that's really a neat thing for you. Why do you need a Google Business account? So even if you've been referred by someone, a past client or something like that, the client's next step is often to go online and search for you. 87% of consumers read online reviews for local businesses. So Google has 75% of the search market share, making it the #1 search engine. That's why we want to be all over it. And then a Google Business account improves your local SEO, like I said, that search engine optimization, so you show up higher in searches. So not only will they see your Google Business page, but also maybe your website, your Zillow profile, your Realtor.com profile, your Coldwell Banker Homes profile. You want to come up high in all of those searches. So even if you already have a web presence, a Google Business account ensures you get to the top of the results. And then it helps lend credibility to your service and helps you build trust with clients. So when you are getting reviews into your Google Business account, it also links to your Zillow. So if you have Zillow, those reviews will feed into it as well, which is really cool. If you have a 4-star or higher rating, you're going to show up higher in search results. So think about the Google Home services that people have, the little speakers like Alexa. So if you say, hey, Google, where's a realtor in Sacramento? You may come up 1, 2, or 3 and she'll read it off to them, which is a really neat function of this Google business page. Next, we are just going to jump into how to set it up. So if you already are logged into a Google account, you already are automatically logged into a Google Business Profile Manager, which lets you add your business information. Otherwise, you would want to enter your usual Google account login or create one to use for your business page. And I'm going to show you a live demo. I'm just going to kind of quickly go through the steps here, and then we'll jump in live and look at it together. So once you get to your Google Business page, it is going to say find and manage your business. So typically you probably don't have one up yet. You're not a brick and mortar store. So you're going to want to do the can't find your business. and enter your information that way. You want to also select the appropriate category for your business. That's going to be real estate agent or real estate broker, whatever you are in terms of your title. The next thing is you want to enter a physical location that customers can visit. So you're going to want to click yes on this part. This is where you will add your office address. You may also be asked for a position or marker for the location on the map if it's not quite finding it right. Or if you don't have, or you don't want to put that in, you can also enter a general location that you work in. But I would suggest going in, just putting your office address. That's going to set up your account real quickly. And then the next thing you do is you go to your business, Google Business Manager. It's going to have you verify your account. You can do that by either an email, a text message, or a phone message. Also, you can get a postcard, which is kind of a funny way. But if you are a brick and mortar store, this is how they're going to verify that your business is actually located in that location. For you as an agent, I would just select the email or the phone or text option, as this postcard option takes a couple of weeks to verify, and your account won't be fully functional until that verification happens. Okay, a question we get a lot is, can I turn off or delete Google reviews on your business page? And unfortunately, no, you're not allowed to delete like you are, or remove them from, like, say, Facebook. But it's not a bad thing. It gets you the opportunity to start a conversation with somebody. If they leave, you know, kind of a questioning review, you can always flag it as inappropriate and, you know, get Google involved. But it's not a huge deal. I know you're all out there doing great work, so you shouldn't be too worried about this. And it is in your best interest to have those reviews showing through. It gives people a real sense of who you are. And, you know, if you're responding to those reviews and showing your personality and your kindness, then that goes a long way in your business. A few ways that you want to optimize your Google profile. I'll come back to that, Katie. You want to fill out your whole profile. So once we get in there, you'll see that there's a little ticker that shows you how complete your profile is. You just want to make sure to go through every single page and put as much information as you can. Also stand out with photos. Put your headshot in there. Put a picture of the front of the office you work from, or a community you work in. Add a cover photo that you would maybe links to your Facebook page, you know, so it all looks cohesive and consistent. Those are great ways to complete your profile. The next way is encourage your clients to leave reviews there. I'll show you inside of the Google Business Manager. You can send a link out to your clients, directing them to your Google review page. It is a great option since we don't have a specific testimonial capture program within Coldwell Banker quite yet. So this is a great way to get those reviews from your clients. You can also get a custom URL for your Google business account. We just do that from within the dashboard in your profile. You get to decide what the short name is and click apply, and it's good to go. We'll look at that once we're in there as well. And then, like I said before, if people are leaving reviews, you want to be responding to those reviews. It shows current and prospective customers that you value their feedback by responding to them. And according to a survey by Google, businesses that respond to reviews are considered 1.7 times more trustworthy than those that don't. Positive interactions build loyalty. And remember to respond in your brand voice and stay respectful and professional, even if you're a little frustrated or the review is left in error. Try to be respectful and kind. That just shows people coming in that you are a respectful and kind person, and they would, you know, happily work with you. So that goes with your negative reviews, also your positive reviews. Just stay pretty positive inside those review responses, and then be honest and be sure to offer an apology when it's warranted. If the matter is sensitive, ask them to send you a private message to clear things up privately. Does anybody have questions before we jump over to the live portion? I know, let's see. Did not see the phone or text option. It only gave the postcard option. Did you make sure to put in all of the information before you got to that point? If not, maybe go back and fill in your phone number. I just set one up yesterday and I got all the options available. So hopefully that was just a little bit of a fluke. Anything else before we jump forward? I'm going to share my screen a different way here. Okay, so to get to Google Business to set up your account, you would just type in google.com/business and it takes you to this profile. If you're already signed into a Google account, all you do is click Manage Now. If you're not, it will have you log in or create a login. Oh, I'm in the wrong account here. Let me switch over. Okay, so once you get here, it's going to ask you what your business name is. You would want to enter your full name or the name you go by as your independent business. Please don't use just Coldwell Banker. And on the, like, if you were to type in Coldwell Banker here, please don't claim one of the offices. These are managed by Coldwell Banker separately. So you would want to just use your name. You can put Coldwell Banker after it if you so choose. You can also enter Coldwell Banker as part of your profile. So today we will just use my name. And then you would click Add Your Business to Google. Okay, so next here, since I am an independent contractor and I work for myself, I'm going to put my full name in here. Next, we're going to enter the category. So once you start entering, a list will populate for you to choose from. You can choose real estate agent, real estate appraiser, developer, consultant, any of these things that seem fitting for your business. So for here, do you want to add a location where customers can visit? We're going to say yes, because we want to add our office location so that they can come visit us at the office if needed. So I am going to put in my Placerville office address. Oh, and maybe I shouldn't do that one because they already have an address. So we'll just say street. Do you provide deliveries or home office visits? Well, we'll just go ahead and say no, we're not delivering any product out. For here, you're going to want to enter your business phone number, which is typically your cell phone, and then your current website URL. If you don't have a website, which we all do provided through Coldwell Banker, you can select I do not have a website. They will give you an option to build a pretty easy one that they will host for you for a small fee. Okay, next they're going to ask you if you want to stay in the know. Do you want updates and recommendations for your business on Google? That is a personal choice, yes or no. Then you would click next. Here is our verify section. So let's see, we'll be able to manage once you're verified. So we'll say next. I'm just going to delete this business after I'm done, so no worries there. As a real estate agent, we want to add what kind of services we offer. So they're going to give us some here to choose from. Let's say we're global luxury certified. We want to add that luxury property buying and sales in here. Real estate development maybe. And these aren't the only options. These are just, top options they're going to give us for now, and we can always add more in later. You can also add custom services here. Click next. The next part, you get to add your business hours. So if you don't want to be contacted during the weekend, you can go ahead and leave those off, or you can open them up and choose which hours you want to work. We're just going to say 24 hours a day for those few days. If you want calls only between certain hours, you can definitely add in those specific hours. You can also have customers message you through your business Google page for free, so you get to decide if you want that to happen. You would just get those messages through your email account. Say next. Turn on call history. Call history lets you see info about your customers who called your business through Google, so you can decide whether to turn that on or do not turn that on. Next part is adding a business description. So here you would enter either a bio summary or a summary of the products and services you offer as an agent, your specialties, things of that nature. I'm going to go ahead and skip. Then it's going to have you add a couple of photos. I suggest adding your headshot. It's real important to get your face out there and get people recognizing you throughout the community. So maybe add a headshot first. You can also add, the front of your office building, or like I said, a neighborhood you farm and work in exclusively, things of that nature. It's going to give you the option to claim a free $500 advertising credit. This is solely up to you. They're going to ask you to keep advertising, which is then going to cost you money. That is definitely up to you and your business. So I'm going to go ahead and skip that part. Okay, so your business profile is almost ready. It says now we're going to continue. And it's going to say this is what it looks like right now, but Google is processing our verification and it takes a little bit, so it's not fully functional quite yet. But we can go ahead into our profile and start editing additional information. So if you decide you want to change your business name or the business category, your description, there's all sorts of information you can add into here. If you need to move your location on the map, you can do that. Your hours, if you have holiday hours, let's go on down. If you, for here, like from the business, I would definitely start adding in things like your DRE number, maybe put that in your description, start with your DRE number and then add in your that bio summary I talked about. Any advertising we do online or in print, we want to make sure your DRE number is included. And then let's see. Here we go into our business profile manager. So this is the back end of your business Google page. To get here, when you log into Google, you would just click on this little waffle guy here next to your photo typically, and find the little business profile blue guy here. It will bring you right into this dashboard. So from here, let's see, you'll see here under complete your business profile, I'm only about 55% complete. So the more information, the more description, you can add your logo in here, which is a great idea. If you want to add anything like a female-owned business or an African-American owned business, you can definitely add that in there. All sorts of information that you can add in here. This is for the homepage part. Along with Google Business, you also have the ability to create posts just like you would in Instagram or Facebook. This is a great option to enhance your SEO, to get you more active and showing up in the search results faster and, up on top. So think about adding posts when you are doing your social media planning. If you haven't done a marketing specialist, maybe book a one-on-one, talk about building out a marketing plan and include your Google business profile in that planning. On the left side here, this is where we're going to navigate through your entire page. So we are at home page now. On the left, we will do posts. This is, try it now. I'm not going to do that part. Info, this is where you would update any of your info. Let's say when you get your new Moxie website all set up and it's ready to go, you would want to come in and switch out your website address here. So don't forget to do that when you do get switched over into the new Moxie site. All these you can definitely fill in more information, the better. There are things you can look up in terms of keywords that boost your SEO. So you can just do a quick Google search and say real estate keywords to build SEO, and you can start including those in the verbiage of your posts and your description, and that really helps bring people to your profiles. Insights, this is how many times people are searching for you, clicking on you, contacting you through your business. So that is like your analytics section. Reviews are where your reviews are going to live. Obviously, I don't have any right now. Calls, any calls that come into you from your Google business page will be stored here for you. Messages, same thing. Photos. Okay, got it. From here, you see you can enter your logo, a cover photo, and if you haven't been in BrandServe and checked out the cover photos, we have so many great options in there. Things from external photos of homes to internal photos of homes, with people, without people, with pets, without pets. There's all sorts of stuff for all sorts of people. So I would go in and choose a really neat cover photo to add here. Also, if you have made a video of yourself introducing yourself as an agent or the neighborhood you work in, you could add it here, and videos are a great way for customers to get to know you even better. Coming down here, this is if you were a store and you were going to be offering products, you could add them in there. Services, this is where you would want to include as many services as you can think of that you can offer to a client. Build that out as robust as you can. Website is if you want Google to build a website for you. I didn't really mean to do that, but I'll show you anyways. They will put together a really simple but also really nice website for you, and you can customize it, through here. This is what it would look like, but they also are going to charge you for it. So I would stick to your Coldwell Banker website, but just know this is also an option. On the last one, we have a users field here. So you can add users if you have an assistant or somebody that's helping you with your account. You would be able to add them here as an owner or a manager of your account. All right, if you have more than one business, you would just be able to manage them all from this one. And then there was one thing I wanted to show you. Let's go back here. From your homepage, see this get your first review. You are able to share the review form with your clients straight from your homepage. So you would just click the share your review form. And this would send your client a, if it's ever going to open for me here. Oh, you know what? It's probably not working because my account has not been verified yet. So when your account is verified and is up and running, you are able to send out that send review, and get those reviews coming in from your clients. So that's super important there. Okay, I think, did somebody leave a message here? She was not approved. You might want to meet with your marketing specialist and sit down so they can really see what you're working with on that regarding your question online. Does anybody else have a question? It's super straightforward. If you've ever created a profile before, they really make it user friendly. They walk you through it really easy. You can also connect this if you're using a product like a Hootsuite or another social media managing software that's posting in different areas for you. You can also set up your Google Business account for them to add posts that through that channel as well. So that's really neat. It's just another social media piece for you. Let me go back to Google and I'll show you what those look like. Okay, so if you've ever searched for a business on Google, we will say Coldwell Banker. You'll notice this bar on the side that takes up, I'd say, a third of the page here. That's pretty neat advertising for yourself, and they let you do it for free. So this is what we are building out when we are building our Google business page. I will show you an actual agent. Debbie is an agent in my El Dorado Hills office. So she has her Google business page here. You'll see her Google or her Coldwell Banker profile comes up first, but also she's got this great Google business page over here. So it has her address. It's got, you know, a link to her website. You can call her straight from here. You can save the listing here. You see on the map where she is located. If she had any reviews, they would be here. And then these are what her Google post looks like and how long ago they were posted. So you would just want to find some really awesome content that would use those keywords, those SEO boosting words to install here. And that's going to bring up your you in searches much faster. I believe once you set up your account, it takes a couple of days for them to verify and just make sure you are a legitimate business and that they're not just putting up things willy-nilly. Mine's going to get denied, which is totally fine. But for the sake of showing you a demo, I wanted to show you all that we do to set up. Any questions from anybody? Norma, do you have a question?
I'm so sorry. I don't know how to write a question, but my question is in relation to Zillow. I have reviews there. How do I make sure those reviews get transferred over to my Google page?
Okay, let's see. I believe once you're set up, I just worked with somebody on this yesterday. Hers were just feeding over already. Let me check hers and see if it's showing up today. Oh, I'm not sharing my screen anymore. Hold on. That's not who I was with. I will have to look into that and find out what we do to set that up. I can't remember right off the top of my head, but I will include that with my recap email that I send out if that's okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me check the chat one more time. What do you mean it needs to be rewritten on Google? Oh, the Zillow leads? That might be true. I may be confused because on our new Moxie websites, the Zillow leads do feed in, so I may have gotten that a little bit confused, but I'm going to check on it for you. And yes, I will check on yours. Does anybody else have anything, any questions or comments on Google Business? I think it's an excellent, excellent option for you as agents to get some additional free marketing. Basically, like we said, Google is that top search agent that people are going to. And even if I know somebody, I Google them sometimes just to see, you know, what other people are saying. So keep that in mind as you're getting referrals, and yeah, get those reviews stacked in there. That helps you come up higher on search results. If someone were to type in real estate agent San Jose, you know, it's going to give you, I'll show you I'll show you what it looks like. There is a dog fight going outside or something. It's loud out there. Well, that did not come up exactly like I wanted it to. Oh, no way. There we go. Okay, so when you type in real estate agent San Jose, it gives you, if you are running those sponsored ads, you're putting your ad dollars into those Google ads, you would definitely come up first here. You do go through a process, see how it says Google screened. There is a process to get screened and verified through Google. I'm not going to go into that today, but you can ask your marketing specialist about that. And then see here these top results. This is where we want you guys to be showing in your local area. So the more reviews you have, the more you're going to be showing. The more people are visiting your Google site, the more you're going to be showing, and the more you increase your SEO, the more you're going to show up. So this is why we're trying to tell you how important it is to get your name out there and show up in those search results. You may be missing leads if you're not doing that. All right, everybody, I think that's my time. If you have any questions, reach out to me or your local marketing specialist. I will send out a recap with the recording of this class, and I hope you all have luck and get those Google profiles set up, and have a great day.